Get ready, start. The facts leading to the present appeal in nutshell are as under: that an agreement to sell was executed by the appellant original defendant, hereinafter referred to as the defendant, in favor of the respondent original plaintiff, hereinafter referred to as the plaintiff, on 9/3/2010 with respect to the land in question for a total sale consideration of rupees 32 lakhs. That out of the total sale consideration of rupees 32 lakhs, the plaintiff paid rupees 31,50,000 to the defendant. That as per the agreement to the sale deed was to be executed on 8/7/2010. Upon failure of the defendant to execute the sale deed, the plaintiff served a legal notice dated 13/7/2020 requesting the defendant to remain present at sub-registrar's office on 6/8/2010 to execute the sale deed. But instead of remaining present on the said date at the office of the sub-registrar, the defendant refused to do so on 4/8/2010. That thereafter the plaintiff instituted a suit on 5/8/2010, being civil suit number RBT 34/2010 in the court of learned civil judge, senior division, Jhajjar, Haryana, for specific performance of the agreement to sell and to hand over the possession of the land in question by way of an alternative prayer. It was prayed for recovery of rupees 31,50,000 with interest at the rate of 24% per annum from 9/3/2010 till the date of payment. That after the filing of the suit but before passing of the final decree, the land in question came to be acquired by the acquiring body, for which a notification under section 6 of the Land Acquisition Act was issued on 6/7/2012. That the learned trial court decreed the suit by judgment and decree dated 19/12/2012 and passed a decree for specific performance. That the learned trial court specifically gave findings in favor of the plaintiff on the execution of the agreement to sell, readiness and willingness on the part of the plaintiff. That the learned trial court directed the defendant to execute the sale deed in favor of the plaintiff by receiving the balance sale consideration of rupees 50,000 and hand over the possession of the suit property to the plaintiff. The judgment and decree passed by the learned trial court came to be affirmed by the learned first appellate court. At this stage, it is required to be noted that before the learned trial court, it was not brought to the notice of the court that with respect to the land in question, a notification under section 6 of the Land Acquisition Act has been issued on 6/7/2012. Feeling aggrieved and dissatisfied with the impugned judgment and decree passed by the learned trial court, affirmed by the first appellate court, the defendant preferred second appeal before the High Court, being RSA number 4848/2016. Before the court, it was submitted on behalf of the defendant that in view of the fact that the land in question has been acquired under the provisions of the Land Acquisition Act, the defendant has no saleable right and interest in the suit property, and therefore the agreement to sell cannot be executed. Full stop.